Hello, everyone, and welcome to Outlast. Now, before we begin, as always, I will say that one, this is not going to be a blind playthrough. You could see by the fact that there's a continue sitting right there. However, I have never played the Whistleblower, so I will be playing that blind for y'all after this. And before continuing, although this game has been out for many years, I still feel the need to say this. This game is graphic. It is jarring. It contains a lot of violence, blood, gore, as well as sexual violence. So, if people here can't handle that, I totally am okay if you take a pass on this series. Same goes for Outlast 2, which will be uploaded after this. So, now is the time to drop out if you're not okay with any of those things that I have mentioned. And again, I know this game has been out for years, that's not the point. But without further ado, I should actually fix the gamma a little bit. Let's up that a little bit more for recording purposes, and we're good to go. Oh, I upped it by 1. Okay. I'm just playing this on normal, alright? This game is already difficult for me to play on normal. See? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There's the disclaimer right there. I didn't even have to put that in there, but there it is. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth, always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate. You will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. As you can, oh well, it didn't show any of my save data, but there's no whistleblower data there, I assure you. And I will be playing through that blind, and that's going to be absolutely horrible, because I have heard horrible things about it.
Department of Agriculture Commissioner Salazar said changing weather patterns were to blame for livestock behavior and encouraged ranchers and breeders to attend this weekend seminar on Beulah Avenue in Pueblo. And if you're out late tonight, you may see some low-flying helicopters near Silverthorne and Leadville. Seems the Arapaho Park Services will be spraying for an infestation of box elderbugs. So do keep all pets and children indoors between the hours.
September 17th, 2013, from 102-601-10756 at mutemail.com to milesupshur@gmail.com. Subject: tip, illegal activity at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me. You have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facility in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening here. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. Just need my handy camcorder and batteries. Oh god, and of course you drive a Jeep. I'm just kidding. Whistleblower. Is that... Okay, so is the whistleblower from the perspective of the guy who sent the email to Miles? Is that what happens? Can't remember how to run. To open a door quickly, press square to open a door slowly. Okay, that's cool. Let's raise my camcorder, please. Recorded in my notebook. Question note. Okay. Mount Massive Asylum. I start feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum, shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971, reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of a charitable organization. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than lost signal. The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks the bastards. L1, that's how I run, yay. But with that tutorial being done and over with, I never lower my camcorder, so get used to seeing this. I do not lower my camcorder unless I absolutely cannot have it up. I remember how to get inside. With my camcorder, I can zoom in and out. Yay! Keep clicking left stick to sprint like I'm playing Blair Witch. Yeah. Alright, here's open up. Chop my fingers up. Just kidding, can't see shit. God, still got me. Markov Psychiatric Systems, Project Wallrider, Mount Massive Co. Yeah. Case number 174, patient initials WPH, Billy. Consultation dated 2012-10-14. Initial date of patient consults, April 12th of 2009. Patient age 19, gender male, observing physician Dr. Carl Houston, DBNR. Therapy status. Patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Highly worrisome. MRI revealed a rhythmic REM-NREM cycle, laughter and NREM state. Interview notes, Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff in the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. Note, the only Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Project Walrider, Mount Massive Company. Ooh. Okay. Excuse you. I mean, it's glass. Can't I just break it with a chair? Nope. Don't like that. I haven't played this game in years. I know nothing's gonna happen yet, but I still know it's coming, so it's not fun. And even then, I don't remember everything about this game. I forgot about him. Fuck. Oh. Okay, you got me. You got me. Can I get around you, please? Thank you. Bunch of heads on the shelf. Why would I want to go over here? Is there like batteries or something? No, no batteries.
They killed us. You got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security and control. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
Yep. I agree. Where's the exit? Now would be a good time to read the note. I'm inside. Bodies everywhere. Blood. Burn marks. Heads lined up like bottles behind a bar. Dead Murkoff scientists hung from the ceiling. Their badges say Murkoff Advanced Research Systems. Murkoff's longtime MO has been to profit off the exploitation of supposed charity, fuck the third world, and bankroll another billion. How did Murkoff think they would make money off a building full of crazy people? There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. Tells me to get the fuck out and then dies. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came. Agreed. That's a hard agree there, buddy. Hey, look, there's an arm in the toilet. Any batteries? No? Why did I come in here?
Little pig.
Oh! Still don't like that guy.
And who are you, then? I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
crazy. And I am getting the hell out of here. Yep. It's great. Can I escape the asylum access? Okay, great. Can I... Camcorder? Someone? Anyone? Camcorder? Camcorder? Thank you. Proclaim the gospel. Document in here somewhere. Man, they killed everybody. That can't be it. Like, I distinctly remember there being like a document lying around somewhere. Either a document or some frickin' batteries. Yeah, ha, same document. Alright, Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Project Walrider, Mount Massive Company, case number 136, patient initial CLW Walker. Consultation dated 2013-528, initial date of patient consult 2011-128. Patient age 32, gender male, observing physician Dr. Rudolph Wernicke, notation by Dr. Walsh. Therapy status. Morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2000 ppm, unsafe to progress beyond stage 3 hormone schedule. Diagnostic spirometry revealed light to medium bronchial accumulations, MRI scans consistent with patient's reported dreams. Interview notes. Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilations. Restraints have had to be altered to accommodate his enormous size. Extensive dermal eruptions as consistent with failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. He claims the skin ripped from his forehead allows for a truer way of seeing. Seems to have some boyhood experience with tuatara lizards and their parietal eyes. He has expressed anxiety about his flesh, specifically around his lips and nose. Attending orderly should be advised to watch for further self-mutilation. The mental traumas he sustained while serving in Afghanistan seem to be retarding progression of the ME process. His predominant fixation, amplified by therapy, is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. A continuation of both chemical and physical restraint is highly recommended. Yay. And no new notes. Yeah, I can peek. Could have sworn there was batteries too. No. One of these guys is gonna get up and grab my ass. Crowd of broken men watching a dead channel. They look like patients. They survived whatever happened here, but nobody's home. Dead as hell. It's this asshole. This asshole's gonna get up and attack me.
Get them out! Please! The doctor is dead! Listen, please! You're leave!
Yeah, that's a big tall glass of nope. Hey. Haha, battery. Nope, just... Oh, no, no battery, okay. Yeah, you're dying, but you're not dying yet, bud. No, I don't waste batteries. You know, when you got time for that. Aha. I don't know. The Murkoff Corporation, United States Office Warrant for Seizure, case number 294758104. In the matter of the seizure of Mount Massive Psychiatric Center, Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Mount Massive Wilderness Area, Country Road 112. Affidavits haven't been made before the board of directors by Murkoff Headline Security MHS, who has reason to believe catastrophic security failure of psychiatric center with imminent danger of environment contamination. We are satisfied that the affidavits and testimony establish sufficient evidence to require urgent action on the part of MHS and grounds for the issuance of this warrant. You are hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document, you and any surviving relatives surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Corp or its subsidiaries for the actions of MHS or the circumstances which required their actions, regardless of responsibility. That's a big mouthful for simply we are non-liable. Already been in there. Fuck. Okay. Looks like someone had a bad Taco Tuesday. Witness. I'm already beat to all hell, picking broken glass out of my scalp, couple cracked ribs, nearly killed by a deformed giant. Looks like somebody tried to fuck start his head with a cheese grater. He throws me through a wall, knocks me unconscious. I wake up in some doughy old man with a face like an alcoholic giddy fiddler in a homemade priest outfit. Calls me his apostle. Not a job I asked for. There are words scrawled in blood everywhere. I'm getting an ugly feeling in my gut that the priest is writing them and for my benefit. I'm sorry, but Miles Upsher's roast game is on point. That's great. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna be laughing at stuff that normal people wouldn't laugh at. Damn, bruh, did you get your guts pulled out your ass? That's horrible. It's god awful. Alright, we're leaving. This is gross. It's like a weird collection of... Hey! Who shut this? I have the key card. It doesn't mean I want to go in there just yet. Because collectibles. Yeah, his back's broken to shit. From Helen Gramp to Murkoff Group, to Group 8416 at murkoffcorp.lu. Subject Project Wallrider on-site inspection. Dear Sirs, the full report pending. No immediate action is required on the part of the Murkoff Corporation. The profit potential of Project Wallrider remains staggeringly high. The 4 fatalities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. Project Wallrider remains a dangerous initiative, and there will almost certainly be further casualties. As with the others, however, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal actions vanishingly unlikely. Violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical restraints has proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control and profit. Respectfully, Helen Granat, Murkoff Legal Mitigation Department. Great. So, yeah, this is a whole screwed up operation from the get-go. Can I open this? I can. I thought that was a person, but in fact it was just a ficus.
Jesus. Why should we have to pay for it? Why do we have to die? Walker will kill us just for being sick. We're still people. We didn't choose this.
Okay. Good to know. Close that shit. They lie. Who, though? That's the question. Any goodies? No. Crabtastic. Big fucker is stalking me. Found a patient file for Chris Walker, ex-military police, several tours in Afghanistan. A lot of the blood in this place is on his hands, but not all of it.
I'll find all you.
Did he just check the locker right next to me? Leave, bro. Oh, okay. DZ, but what? I have to go down to the basement. MK Ultra Program CAA document number 19691, page 1, excerpt 2 files, subject hypnotic experimentation and research, February 10th, 1954. On Wednesday, 10th of February 1954, hypnotic experimentation in the research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado, using the following subjects. The post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in a deep hypnotic sleep, and failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson, and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused in an awakened state to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial in the foregoing sequence that happened. So I don't understand. I don't know. I guess I'm just looking at the chat and what this dude said, and I'm just a little tripped out by it because I don't understand what at all he means.
Who's there?
Nobody. So I'm actually going to go ahead, and before we go any further, I'm going to take a quick break. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you